Pharrell is back at it again. Louis Vuitton showed their Fall Winter 2024 show for men's. Pharrell is now the creative director, and my gosh, do we have things to talk about, okay? It's actually been quite a divisive collection from the natterings that I've been seeing online. Some people do think it's very sort of costumey. Other people absolutely love it. So we're going to dive in, we're going to have a brief look at the clothes, but we're going to look in detail at the bags, the shoes, there's been collaborations, all of that, and I want to give you context as well. Following a very large debut in Paris for his Spring-Summer 2024 show, he also did show pre-fall, but it sort of seemed to be a much smaller show. It is quite interesting to sort of see what are going to be the themes, what are the things that we're going to keep seeing more of, what is going to be like his sort of mark on Louis Vuitton men's. I saw the show notes for this show, and basically this show is meant to illuminate American Western wardrobe, and it includes collaborations across accessories, staging and the soundtrack with the Dakota and Lakota Native American nations, and then there also is a collaboration with Timberland on some boots. Guys, if you're new here, my name is Cassie and I'm a self-diagnosed luxury addict. I put out videos on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, so if you like luxury fashion, then you're gonna love it here. So head down there, subscribe, turn on the bell, become a member of our luxury addicted family. When are we going to rehab? Never. Straight off the back, look at that bag. In the turquoise. So when we think about what I was saying earlier about what are the continuing trends through his collections, right? I think the Speedy is going to be a very big part of that. We saw him do a lot of it in his first collection. The leather Speedies, bringing them out in leather, really supple. You can tell by simply the way that they sort of melt onto a table or whatever, right? They just sort of like sink in very cosily onto whatever surface they're on. But this turquoise, and look, these are pricey. These are very pricey. If you can get them in Europe, because it's cheaper. But, you know, I'm just saying. I'm not going to lie to you. This one got me thinking, do I need to start putting money aside? The turquoise is just too good. You know, that's a very me colour, don't be surprised, okay? But what I will say, and then if we look at the look, you will see these turquoise elements. So turquoise is a very big part of Native American culture and a colour and a stone that they use a lot. Hence we're going to see this a lot in this collection, right? So this one is interesting. This sort of moulded bag. I don't know what that is. I don't know, it looks like some sort of Tesla. You know, like that weird sort of truck that they've got. It looks like it's sort of... It looks a bit like that. Actually, no, that's far more sharp than this. I do really like these turquoise details on the suits, though. And you see, the belts are good. I think that these belts are really, really fun. I love a bit of a statement belt, and I think that we're very used to the classic LV belt, monogram canvas, and the LV buckle. We've seen those and we're very used to them. So I really like this in that sort of westerny font. Apologies if I'm getting any of my descriptions wrong. Yeah, I do like these like tiny little turquoise details. It's just like a little bit of a pop. I also think that the hats are going to perform very well, but we'll see more of them. Oh, we've got a boot. Okay, little turquoise LV there again. Nice little turquoise in the pearl necklace. And the boot is booting. And the boot says Vuitton down the side. I do also have more in detail pics that we will circle back to, with the gold hardware on the toe. Do you see the icons at the back? Look at that. New boot scootin'. There's a lot happening here. I will say this, but there's a lot of amazing craftsmanship. What's going to be interesting with this collection, and we saw this when Louis Vuitton launched the Kids Super collection that he came in and did as guest creative director, right? What was seen in the show, they had a hard time replicating on a big scale, and so the pieces weren't sort of quite as people had expected from the show. They had to sort of cut corners because, you know, there was a lot of like craftsmanship or work or whatever. It will be interesting to see what from this collection goes into production, what that production looks like, and if they can replicate it on a bigger scale, right? I mean, some of these pieces there will be like 5 in the world or something, but I'm just saying, because this collection is very craftsmanship heavy, which is great to see, but yeah, I think this is where it then gets a bit tricky. Oh, I quite like whatever that detail is they've done on the LVs. Right, okay. So do you see all of this like crazy... I mean, what even is that? Is that debossing? with the horseshoe detail on the side. Whether or not these styles are for me, I can still very much appreciate the amount of work that's gone into something like this. This is quite nice. I do like this sort of like tweed jacket thing going on with the jeans, because it's like a casual... Do you see the turquoise on the belt? Right? Oh, I like that vibe with the pearl necklace. I think it's cute. This is, I don't know what this style is, but there's a lot of it in this collection. First of all, the glasses. The glasses, yes. I love the gold LV detail. Look at that little turquoise on the side. Just a little bit of a pop there. Love that. Oh, what's this little friend? Little friend with the gold detail, like a little folded origami situation. I quite like that. And do you want to know what? I like it because of the gold hardware. If it didn't have the gold hardware, I'd be like, cute, but we can move on. But I think that's quite a nice little little move there. Oh, what is this? It's almost like the Polochon one that's round, but they've sort of taken the shape of a Speedy and made it really soft. And then the sides kind of have this hardware trim on them. You see, that's kind of cool. And the way that it's like faded into the monitor. See, that's a good bag. It kind of gives accordion, right, with the way that it's sagging, but do we not agree? I just like how different it is, you know, and I wish that we could have a little bit more of this in women's, but it's fine because you can just shop from the men's side. But that's cool. She looks hardy. She looks like she can do her job and look great while doing so. See, statement belt. Listen, I told you in a video earlier this year, statement belts are a thing, right? So I'm not surprised, okay, with the keep all in that same style as that bag that I was just showing you, that sort of, it looks a bit aged, you know, it looks a bit like it's been left out in the sun a bit too long on the plains of Montana. I've got no idea. Yeah, another good look here. Yeah, very nice. Okay, this is in canvas. So, what Pharrell has been doing for this collection is the Speedies in the leather are very expensive. But then if you kind of want a Speedy, they're doing the damier in the canvas. But they've blown up the damier so that it's this bigger check. I like the brown and the yellow. I think it's a great colour combo. I kind of even like the fringe on the little tag there. I think it works. And again, look at the little pieces of hardware, right, on the... whatever that is. Right, you've got all these details, you've got feathers, all of that. Again, is it my style? No. I really do love this turquoise that's being used. You've got a chocolate brown. This is a cute little bag. It's got a top handle. Ooh. I also like the fact that the hardware looks like vintage hardware. You know, it looks like it's you know, been around for a while. I do like the square shape. I like the corners on it with the reinforced with the hardware. I like that it's got a little top handle. Okay, you know what? I mean, listen. I'm liking what I'm seeing. We're only 14 looks in. Right, you see that top's not... yeah, no. That top, there's a lot going on there. This actually, now, this little sort of bucket bag with a drawstring, that was a bit of a waste of time there. Right, I do like this lace top a lot. I think that's nice. I think that's wearable. I think that you can wear that with the jeans and you're done. You know, it looks dressy. That's it. I like that top a lot, actually. Here's the thing. I'm also not a cow print gal. Yeah, I've never been sort of into it. I don't sort of have an affinity to cows in that way. As lovely as they are, just living their lives. Yeah, no, not on the cows. Mob Wife Winter. I might be doing a video on Mob Wife Winter. You know, it's a big trend at the moment. You basically just put a fur coat on and you're done. I prefer the first version to this one, but like the amount of detail is great. Okay, so this is called the Gold Rush Trunk. You know, the gold rush of the, when was that? Like the late 1800s or something? I don't know, but it's a massive trunk and it's gold and it'll be an extortionate amount of money. So let's not even bother. This shirt jacket is nice. A lot of people are also, the criticism of this is that it's like high-end Carhartt workwear, which, yes, yeah, I've got nothing to say to that, it is. I do like this burgundy. What else have we got here? Yeah, I like those little details. Sunglasses, how do I feel? I don't. This bag is this croc, is this sodding croc. And then it's printed with the monogram, and then you've got these like Western hardware detail. Oh gosh. Are they just going to... No, this one can't be a million because there's no diamonds in it. But I wonder if every season they're going to do like one just like ridiculously over the top, like ultra rich collectible bag. In which case this might be it. Dear me. Jacob Elordi will be in it, swinging it to his heart's content. I do believe I am in fact onto something. So we have more information about this specific bag. So this is going to be €250,000 made to order. It's presented inside a monogram eclipse trunk that features a window. There is a size 25 and there's a size 40. It undergoes the same unique process. All of the monogram is hand painted by an artist using metallic pigments, taking 65 hours of work. Then a specific strengthening technique is applied in between the scales to maintain the natural suppleness of the crocodile. All the metallic pieces are crafted from real silver. Interesting. What do I feel? Do I like this little backpack? I think he's kind of cute, no? With his little sort of combination lock. I'm not that bothered about him. Damier, denim, unsurprising. Oh yeah, there's a lot of ostrich in this. Oh yeah, ostrich is a material that's used a lot in sort of like cowboy boots and stuff like that, isn't it? So maybe that's unsurprising. What the hell is this style of bag called? It's sort of very Birkin, it's very sort of HAC. That looks like a hack, doesn't it? Okay, so from what I know, the bag here, you see like this is a very sort of wearable look. So I believe this bag is one of the accessories that is done with the Dakota and Lakota nations. So like all of this craftsmanship. Oh, and then you've got so it's on a canvas, you've got the monogram behind it, and then you've got all of this embroidery on top. You cannot deny that that's an art piece. Gosh, God forbid you take it out for dinner and somebody spills wine on it. Oh gosh. Bit boring. Okay, so the camouflage is back. The Damier Ebene print with a sort of camouflage edge. Ooh, it's sort of, you know, pixelated or whatever, and the cow sort of print as well. No, thank you. No, yeah, no, there's a lot happening there. And I don't know why, but in these colours it makes me think like I'm overdue for an eye test. The pink keep-all in the leather. God, it's going to be like 15,000 something. Let's not talk about the process to pressing. Okay, let's just block it out, as I tend to do with many things in life. That's great. Barbie core isn't dead, apparently. I do feel like they've sort of missed a trick on this. Like this should have been part of Spring Summer 2024. Will we still be bothered? Oh, come on, pink lives on. Oh, I mean, look at that beading. Look at all that sodding beading of the fabric on it. Oh gosh. What? Ha! There's so much happening to the eyes there. Okay, What? Where does this start and end? Hold on, wait. So we start with what seems to be a Speedy style. Then there's a flap on the side, right? Oh, they've made it look like an actual saddle on a horse with like all the accoutrement that sort of hangs off of the side of it, right? I should know better than that. I used to ride horse. I played polo in uni. Come on, Cassie. Anyway, right, so you've got that. You've got this sort of... What is that? Just sort of hanging off the bottom. And then you have another thing at the front that's then got the fringe. This is like Frankenstein. Like there's just a load of stuff happening on there that was like wholly unnecessary, I feel. And then you've got all the hardware, and then you've got the that embossing that they're doing underneath. No, the camouflage again. You see, this was one thing that I was like, they could have left this in Spring Summer 2024. This one we didn't really need a continuation of, in my opinion. Speedies, yes, give us them all in different colours. We're seeing these sunglasses again in the burgundy, but the suit, I'm like, oof. Are you leather? No, I think you're canvas. Okay, in this sort of like worn, weathered, charcoaly something or other, in the Keep All XS, which you know we love. We love the Keep All XS, she can do no wrong. Outfit that I've got nothing to say about. This is a great sodding bag. This is a different one to the last one. The other sort of, the accordion one that I like. Do I like this one more? Oh, I don't know. It's got a flap closure. I like the sort of sagging of it. You know, I liked the Louis Vuitton soft trunk. And then we had issues when I ordered it and I saw it and the lock was slightly off and I was like, oh, let me not do this to myself. But I like this. I like it with the faded monogram I like, see, that's nice. That's a nice one. And then you've got the tassel on the side that is hopefully removable. He's scrunching something, and I mean, like, look at all the turquoise used in that. Oh my gosh. Okay. That is simply the largest bag I've ever seen. That is giant. That is huge. A family of 4 could fit into that bag. And also, do you want to know what? This bag is so big that it's suspicious. It's like, what are you carrying in there? Have you kidnapped somebody? Why do you need a bag this big that's not on wheels? You know what? One use of this bag and you'll need physical therapy for the next, 3 to 4 months. Dear me. Our first glimpse of the Timberlands, right. He's wearing the Timberlands, and then we have another pair in here that is all monogrammed, and then you've got a gold Timberland on it. I will share my thoughts on the Timberland boots, because I have like a full sort of list of all of them. And there's the keep all with that. Again, the workmanship, glorious. And what's this happening on the side of these glasses? Why does this make me think of racehorses? You know when they put the blinders on them so that they don't get distracted? Why does this make me think of this? Did we need that? Forward facing, you've got an orange tint, and then if you do that, it's rose tinted glasses. Good outfit. I like the bolo tie sort of detail on the hoodie. I think that's nice. I think that's really wearable. I think that's easy. And then you have this bag again. What is the sodding name of this bag? You see, it's nice in that size. See, that's nice. You see, that's got enough going on there. Is this python as well? There's a lot of exotics in this. There's a lot of... I've told you in general, I feel like there's a lot of brands that are introducing a lot of exotics. Louis Vuitton Gucci is the other one that, like, more than ever, they've added much more of, like, an exotic bulking out. Oh, little gloves, little glovies, in case you're interested. Right, here we go. We've got a full tracksuit. And then we've got... Right. Is this a suede crocodile? Or, not like the crocodile was suede. Or is it debossed? Unclear, and you've got the Tims. Oh, they're zip up. I like that. I like that. I think this is dangerous because of the way that it's going to wear, not having any water go on it because it's the vachetta leather, but it does look very clean as a bag, doesn't it? And I do enjoy the pocket aspect. And what have we got in here? What's that? A flask? A flask, so that'll be part of the collection. Whatever that is. And a pack of cards. So, there we go. If all else fails, we might be able to afford the pack of cards. Right, that bag again in a sort of... This one looks like it's like on the back of a motorcycle or something. I don't know. It sort of gives Guy Fieri. Wasn't it? This was a lot. This was like a sort of character and a... Why does this remind me of Talladega Nights? Oh, you know what we've got? We've got a towel. We've got a towel in a lovely little roll. For all those lovely bougie little picnics we're having. It's like, oh, I'll bring the hummus, I'll bring the crudités, I'll bring my Louis Vuitton blanket for us. I really, really love the turquoise details on this. And you've got the turquoise details on this bag as well. I wonder if this bag will perform well. This is crazy with all the studs on it. That's like a badass Speedy. That's like a... you carry this bag and all of a sudden, like, I know you're not meant to be messed with. Again, great clean coat, turquoise details. It's the turquoise that's going to get me. That is a very loud jacket. Vuitton Motel. It's like Vegas in a jacket. This bag, who are you? Where are you from? What do we know about you? Will you come in any other colours? Because I quite like the shape. I do like the fact that with a lot of men's bags, the strap is thicker. It's like usually like a guitar strap as opposed to like a skinny little leather strap there. Briefcase. That beanie is kind of everything with like all of the embellishments on it. I mean, look, that leather jacket is tough. Oh, okay, this is interesting. This reminds me of the Shadow Birkin, right? It's like a completely smooth Birkin, but they've embossed the details of it that a normal Birkin would have. That's what they've done with this Speedy. They've just embossed the... What the hell is this called? What is that? The little, the strap attachments. They've done that, and then they've like embossed the tag and the little clochette and whatever. I think that's quite cool. That's very cool, actually. The Carter. Am I meant to know what that is? I mean, I only know the Carter as the Lil Wayne album series. So unclear about what these words are meant to mean. New York for Texas. Okay. This jumper is very Alessandro Michele for Gucci to me, and I don't like, as is the model actually, with his long hair. But again, you've got the Speedies and you've got them in this purple, and they're nice, undeniably. Oh, and then the chaps came. So this is the bag that people are suspecting is in collaboration with Tiffany, and Tiffany hardware is used on this bag. But WWD reported on their stories that this is the one that they think is in collaboration with Tiffany. This is why I suspect it's not, and I might be wrong. There is no mention of this in the show notes. In the show notes that were presented to the attendees of the show, it talked about the different collaborations that are involved in this, and nowhere did it say that there was a Tiffany collaboration with a bag. So this is why I'm like, also, is this a backpack? She's a 2-in-1. Now let's get into the Timberland collaboration. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pairs here, which is not all of them because that one in the box was fully Louis Vuitton canvas, monogram canvas, okay? So, what's the difference? You've got this one here, that just a standard, that just looks like a standard Timberland boot, right? This one randomly has an LV on it, and they were like, that's all we need. And then you've got this one that has the Louis Vuitton canvas on the back of the shoe. There's a taller version that has that, and then you have these sort of like work boots as well in collaboration. The other thing that we know about these shoes is that the inside of the tongue has the Louis Vuitton monogram on it. They'll do these at different price points, like, so the ones that have the more sort of collaborative aspects will probably be priced at more, and the one that's fully monogram canvas will probably be the most expensive. But I will say, based on the fact that this fantastic collaboration between Jimmy Choo and Timberland, that you know I absolutely loved, I do think that they should have done a version that had Louis Vuitton crystals at the back. You know I love a crystal. I don't think you can go wrong with a crystal, but I think that they could have done a bit more. I wonder if the little things on the end of the laces will also be gold with Louis Vuitton monogram. If they haven't done that, again, that was a missed opportunity. Fully Louis Vuitton monogram, right? Inside this box. Does it come with the box? Is it a special edition? We don't know. So here are some of the other cowboy boots there. The hats. I think the hats were good, and I think the hats are an easy win. Right? I think that they're fun, they're interesting, they're a bit of something. At the end of the day, it's a sodding baseball cap. But again, I like that sort of western-y font that goes on top. I think it's a bit interesting, a bit fun if you just want a bit of this collection. These are the best cowboy boots in my opinion, because I like the embroidery on here and the Vuitton that goes down the top, and that really sort of fierce, snouty little golden toe. The Timberland boots are also going to be in black. Good to know, interesting, take note. Okay, this is, ooh, a little pochette. Interesting, with a thicker strap, with that aged canvas again, with this little beaded top handle. I like it, I think it's good, I think it's easy, it's a, you know, sort of semi-classic but not. I will say that Louis Vuitton men's isn't the first luxury brand around this time. Obviously, luxury brands have done this previously, but that's focused on that American, Western and Native American influence. Polo Ralph Lauren in December announced a collaboration with Naomi Glasses, who is a Navajo weaver and designer, and they did a whole collaboration with her as part of their Artist in Residence series, which I thought was really great, and I love that they highlighted her and all of that. I will say that if you didn't read the show notes, it wouldn't have been that obvious from what Louis Vuitton has posted on their social media that Native American tribes were involved in the creation of this collection. And I wish that they would have posted some more stuff on their Instagram talking about that, highlighting that a bit more, even just like the behind the scenes of that, and you know, the designs and the thought process would have been really, really interesting to see. So I think that they really missed the mark on that one, to be honest. But in general, I think that the collection was quite fun. Are there some really over-the-top costumey pieces? 100%. But if you break it down, I think there's a lot of wearable pieces. The Timberland collaboration is fine. I think some of them are really lazy. Yeah, they could have done like a little bit more of the bells and whistles from, you know, just in my opinion. The Speedies are great. There's a lot of good bags. Those like slouchier bag styles I think are really good. And look, first and foremost, Louis Vuitton is an accessories company. The clothes are really just there to kind of like bulk things out and facilitate a story. But the thing that they really are sort of quote unquote banking on and are always going to be focused on are the accessories. You know, it's the bags really. Let me know your thoughts. What did you think about this? Is there anything that you loved? Is there anything that you hated? Let me know in the comments. I'm going to leave a link to another video over here in case you haven't already seen it. Have an amazing morning, afternoon or evening wherever you are. And in the words of my father,
if you've enjoyed it, tell your friends. If you haven't, keep your mouth shut.
I'll see you in my next video. Mwah. Bye guys.